Abusianfo, me mamunyina kwa about the back K Lover Media. So show YouTube boy Lovers TV Africa. But more than a share Prophet Telvin Adjei Sowah interview. We meet one American success election video. May I YouTube bias, even the general election grandpuma nyesa. Na me rani will be a story. And say Bekwama Dr. Bawumia, say Bekwama Urak in the Agyapong Abusia. Mume na revelation. Prophet Telvin Adjei Sowah the by, and in fact, a very deep, or share two side. It would the one can say, near say possible so we reckon the Agyapong be the president a year 3 years. And no crown. I think so. Ushimwa Dr. Bawumia, and a what chance according to Prophet Telvin Adjei Sowah. Na NDC for 16 years no dear. Edaho. It's a pacho. But modernity the revelation and our prophecy ni ye for the future in tea. It's anxiety be a besa I visit this video. K Lover Media, Lovers TV Africa. OKFM and a video credits. Let's watch.
And I'll bring you back to a very unique time. You see, the system of the continuous structure of John Dramani Mahamat's 8 year. That there are 8 years that say, oh, will he go to the 8 years or not? It was from 2020 to 2028. Do you understand how it is? Exactly. That's mysteries we cover at the back of the prophetic timeline. But once it's passed, I had the time opportunity because he has already become president. So he was supposed to just reign for 4 years. And then the next year was added onto it. You understand? Nana Akufo-Addo. So that one, it was supposed to patch onto Atameo's own and then clear so that the new wave will continue. That was the original timeline before time was adjusted. Once that 2020 timeline was breached, that is how come I was awoken. Because I would never be awoken. Four-dimensional prophets and capacity in that angle, we are not awoken until timeline is fractured. That's when we come into sweep and correct what is needed to be corrected until we get to the original time. So we get it together so that the world doesn't go into chaos at the end of the day. Exactly.
John Dramani Mahama, so the case, no?
Exactly.
Now a vice president.
Exactly.
Was he destined to be president? Tamwa Yura Fifi Atamos Efri Mono. Na Yanko Ponshi we say, me ba John Dramani Mahama be president. And a bemu. Ana by chance. Ana by accident and obey a president that time wa Fifi Atamus free mono. Na any destiny and I by luck.
Okay. So President John Dramani Mahama was supposed to become president in the same pathway. Professor Atamus, when he became president, was already prophesied. Exactly. Said he will not finish his term because his term was in that specific angle. He was supposed to create a shift. He was placed there as a catalyst to bring John Dramani Mahama to become president. And after John Dramani Mahama becomes president, he was also supposed to serve in the same pathway. He straightens the pathway. In trying to straighten the pathway, he is supposed to reign in that specific time and then leave it to former President Nana Akufo-Addo to reign for the 4 years to patch this so he will complete his 8 years. When that did not happen, that was where breach of time took place. And that's where we arrived in the system. Because we will still be in a lowly sleep. Yes, if that had not happened. Yes.
With the technicalities,
exactly. It's timeline.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Now, young Shadi, I'm sorry, sir, ABR politics because
no problem.
The chairman for I'm a destiny and said they're working as
yeah, obviously.
Say, you know, young share Ubiti say ABR Kennedy Agyapong and I say Bawumia. Me sure say be a prophet be a catcher Bawumia say obey president. And a prophet be so a catcher Kennedy Agyapong so also be president.
Obey president.
It will mean and obi of him say ya prophet say where's the prophet say me. Now, minim say in your prophecy na ye efiri nyame. Ebi wo ho a nipa na because they kind of adwuma bi Nyankopon kra ka say atore D4 kra e wo ho. Enti obi wo ho a bia ne de no nye D4 afiri nyame na share dem kom no. But still no believe say obey president one day. Say ye papa Bawumia, wa try baako. Amfa.
Okay.
Say obeko biem. Nyame nanim say ono na beko, say onko. Say ono so wo vima all try. Do you have anything to say about their destinies?
Their destinies, yes. Okay. So somebody like that's one thing I love, personalized to the person. It's easier. So somebody like Bawumia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia,
Yes.
All my favorite quotes. I really love that a lot. It's very reasonable.
Yeah.
So, honestly, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, he in his angle, he's also having a presidential seal on him.
Yeah.
Somebody like Kennedy Agyapong also have the presidential seal on him. But then the problem here is time patterns. The time pattern of Bawumia is stronger in the MPP party, but not for the presidency now. Because the 16 years pathway is already worked. So it remains. Now somebody asked me, the 16 years, is there any way to tamper with it? That possibility is very far. Yes. Because we were watching a mapping time. Because I really love Kennedy Agyapong. So I was like, okay. Me, a lot of people say, oh, he's fighting church and everything. Because, of course, I mean, those things do happen. But I really like him a lot. The reason why I like him a lot is I like no-nonsense people. Yeah. People that are like, let's go straight to the point. Yeah. We don't like have all this thing
no stories
to do. So I looked at him. I looked at the situation and I looked at his pathway and his timeline. When I checked, I realized that there was an anomaly in time which does not exist in the original timeline. He would become president for 3 years only.
Kennedy Agyapong.
Yes. That's an anomaly in time. So that one pinning the timeline, not on the original time, but from his pathway. So I checked that one. So I was like, okay, let's do a little exercise here. So I took the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and then I took Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and I placed the two of them together. And I said, okay, if this one contests against General Asiedu Nketia, what will be the percentage? 53%, 44% for Bawumia. And I took the same ratio and I placed it there in time again. And it's not calculation on numbers, it's time pattern. Yes, I'm merging 2028 specifically. Yes, that election, merging it within the timeline. The same election on the 7th December, that before the election on the 6th December, there is arrangement. Do you know that 2028 election, they nearly held the election to change the date onto about 16th to 17th.
2028 now.
Yes. The date of the election was about to change. It was a whole lot of stories. Yes. Because the electoral commissioner is out, date comes in, a whole lot of changes has been placed, and then the date was about to change because of certain situations, because there was almost a half structure. So they sent it to court even before the election, and then there was a correction at the end of the day. That election, when I looked at it, I checked Kennedy Agyapong's angle, and I saw 29. So when I saw the 29, I was like, okay, why is his pathway like that? That's when I was like, all right, let me just leave this thing. Then I went back to his original time and I said, okay, if he has possibility of becoming presidency, even if we put him in any specific timeline, how will he be able to map the structure? When I mirrored it, it was 3 years presidency. Only 3 years.
Only 3 years.
And it was an anomaly in time. When I described the scene I was watching, when I'm looking at time, I'm not actually seeing pictures. I am there. So I'm walking, I'm checking the graphic. I normally when I'm in time, I go and check graphic and then the news. So I check the news, check graphic, and sometimes I go and check Lotto kiosk just for, these thing reasons. Wow. Somebody say Shege reason. So now I know the numbers that are coming. I'm like, oh, this one is playing much. The score is 3-4. Oh, nice. Then I just come, tell them at home. They will laugh about it, and then that thing happens exactly. Wow. So that's how it is. So when I checked, I realized that anomaly in time. And anomalies in time means that the sun is dark out and then the world is upside down. Oh. That's anomaly in time. But then there is no possible, the pathway is far from the original timeline. Exactly. Unless you are shifting dimensions by the grace of God. And that one, as I can tell you, the two of them, the one that would become president is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, not in 2028. No, not at all.
But he will one day become Ghana's president.
Yes, he will one day become Ghana's president.
And Nasa was 16 years.
16 years after.
Now, would they still wait for him?
Oh yeah, he will be there. He will relax and come back again. Wow. Lonely Tree, 2032.
And then the age, you know, so no, I think so, younger. Age-wise, okay. You know, so look younger. So the age, you know, so count it.
So when he goes and he comes back, he will go. He will leave the party. He will like be brought out because of the election this thing. Not like leave the party, but he will reverse on the lowly tree and then return back again to come with a very stronger campaign. At that time, he will be contending with a young man. So when we get to that river,
but one day he'll be a president.
Yes.
One day. Oh.
But the 16 years can only be broken by the young man. So there's no possible outcome. Yes. In 2028, it's 53% against 44. So just keep it there. That's my new password at home. It's just the same as the 2024.
Wow. Papa.
Enti Abusia, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia fans, content we me ensure some money Adjei ho. Won't no. Aha, enti we nyene bia Prophet Telvin Adjei Sowah and Agyapong Kano. K-Lover Media, Lovers TV Africa. On the main camera into this. Dr. Bawumia fans, we are dedicated the mama. Now so we near 2028 day. Send a D for no canon. And ya election or be winning. But the being so we need prime minister no election like he's the next president. Sana a D for the bika. Into wood year. Ning a time into a shiny a becono. Once no. Kennedy Agyapong fans also. Yes, you are chalky on one side. I also yinim busy. On Zadiano. And so dear. But be flow no. We patch my comments would say. We a Kennedy Agyapong fan. Now yes, so Becca said to me D for no. You bet block you. You bet the little comments. 2 options. And I had the little comments now. You other videos in now, but don't mean comment. Unless it be a base different account. And to Mr. Mumaya comment on it. Na respect the man a D4 no. K-Lover Media, Lovers TV Africa. Thanks for watching.